unfilled almost every day. Because the problem is we're looking to the other to fill the damn hole. We got married for the other to fill the hole. Why else would we get married? We had children to fill the hole. So we could talk about ourselves in glorious ways on Facebook and share the trophies our children won with all our friends and finally feel worthy. We had children to feel worthy. We got married to feel worthy. We enter relationships to feel worthy. We wear the ring. Look, I'm taken. Look, I'm so worthy. Right? I don't wear rings. I never wore rings and I'm not married anymore. But we did all this da-da-da-da, had the wedding day, right? With the flowers and the gown. Why did we do this? So we could be worthy. We could check it and fit in and fill in the box. Now here's the problem. Our partners, they had the same agenda. They also married us to feel worthy. But they didn't tell us this secret agenda. You see, this is the thing with the courtship. We're like, I love you so much. I have no needs. My only need is to love you. And the other fool says the same thing. I only am with you because I love you so much and have so much love to give. And then we continue the lie with our children. Oh, child, I had you because I have so much love to give. And the foolish child looks at us with so much trust. Thank you so much for loving me because I have come here to get your love. I hope you know that, right? I'm not coming here to fill your cup. Like, don't think I'm here to fill your cup. So each one is like, each one is lying to the other. I'm here to give. The parent is saying to the child, I'm here to give you, child. And the spouse is saying that to each other too, right? We're here to give you. So then the first 6 months are spent in this reverie of you give me and I'll give you. And we're so loving because we only have love to give, right? So then let's move in together and let's play house. Okay, I'll be the mommy, you be the daddy, and we live together like our parents did, but we'll do a better job and we're going to play house. We'll cook, we'll have our little kitchen, and we are literally, we don't realize it, but we're playing house, okay? Playing house. But then, after 6 months or a year, then the real truth comes out. And suddenly, this other person who you thought was going to give you starts asking for things, right? And you're doing the same thing. And they're looking at you and going, I thought you were going to be my loving mother. And the other one's like, no, I thought you were going to be the loving father. And then suddenly you realize, what? You need something from me? You are expecting something from me? And now you're upset that I'm not giving it? I didn't sign on to this to give you something that you needed. I thought you were going to give me. And the other one is like, I thought you were going to give me. You told me you have love to give. And you're like, so soon the train leaves the track. Same with us as parents. We fool the kid to think that we're giving. Soon the kid is going like, what? I'm supposed to give you trophies and medals and praise and I'm supposed to get the A grade for you? Mom, you told me you had me because you loved me. You wanted to give me. Now all I'm doing is I'm giving you. What the hell, right? So the facade burns away. And soon what's left is the gaping hole. And if you're right now in this pandemic feeling unmet, frustrated, unseen, unheard, like you're giving, and no one is giving you back, it's because you entered this relationship to get. You didn't enter this relationship to give. You entered the relationship to get. When next time you date and you start a new relationship, please write, not a giver, I'm a taker. But no, we've been pretending to everyone we're givers. We're not givers, we're takers, right? So I call the two partners in the marital relationship, I was going to say sibling relationship, because most intimate relationships are sibling relationships. Each one fighting for the bigger piece of chocolate, right? Me. So the next time you date, make sure you are very clear that you're here to take, okay? I'm a big inner child with big gaping wounds, the size of craters, the size of the Grand freaking Canyon, and I have so many needs. Are you willing to fill my inner cup? That's what we should say. And when we go to the hospital to have children, we should not say, I'm a mom. We should say, I'm a gaping inner hole. Please, child, are you sure you want to come to me? Are you sure you want to be birthed? Because all you're going to do is fill me up, right? We never say that. We are such liars and pretenders. We're like, I love you. I'm here to give you. No, 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 no. So this is why relationships feel very frustrating, because damn it, this person is not filling my inner cup, because this adult ain't going to fill your inner cup. That's why we have children, right? We realize, oh, this partner is not filling my inner cup. Let me have child number 1, child number 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have a few. Between all of them, maybe a little bit of my inner cup will be filled. This is why we have many children, if we're really honest. Oh, I love children. No, you have a lot of inner holes to be filled. And you're hoping in the dozen, somebody is going to fill this, somebody's going to fill that, and then you'll be feeling a little bit, oh, I'm worthy, right? So in our intimate relationships, please understand that as much as the other one is not meeting your needs, you also lied, you entered deception, you said you'd love them through thick and thin, but you didn't really mean that. You didn't really mean you'd love them when they're sitting on the couch not helping. You didn't really mean that you didn't say all that. You're like, I didn't vow all that. I just vowed not to kill you and to love you till you died of natural causes. That's it. But in truth, we realize that the relationship becomes one ending volley of you didn't see me, you didn't see me, you didn't meet my needs, you didn't read my mind, you didn't fill my heart, right? So if you're going through this in this pandemic, this is not the right time to divorce, okay? Like, you can't go anywhere. So you can't initiate divorce. Do not try to initiate divorce, right? The other day somebody wrote to me and said, it just came out of my mouth. I just told my husband, I think I'm going to divorce you when this is over. Can you please help me? I'm like, oh my God, take those words, put them back. Okay, this is not the time to divorce, guys. At this time, we have to save our money and save our energy, because already we're managing the freaking COVID, okay? So this is not the time to amp up your problems. I'm doing this talk to help you calm down. If you're having these needs, don't pounce on your partner. Your partner inside is a child. Your partner inside, at best, is a toddler. Okay, at best is a teenager. Okay? Nobody is chronologically older than a teenager emotionally, unless they have been doing inner work, which is no one, for a long time, which is no one. Okay, so unless your partner has been on a meditative journey, okay, for at least a decade, they are probably at best teenagers emotionally. Right now in the pandemic, whatever they were emotionally, now take away 5 years. Okay, they're even less emotionally. Okay, now you have a toddler, infant at your hands who is panicking, nervous, cannot cope, eating all the time, finishing all the food, not doing laundry, not helping you out. Or if it's the woman typically doing all the work, they're bitching, complaining, nagging, whining, and you, the man, perhaps stereotypically, are going, why are you in such a bad mood? The women are in a bad mood all the time because the women are exhausted. Okay, men, the women are exhausted. Do not ask them, why are you in a bad mood? You have to just know why they're in a bad mood. Because they are sick and tired of you, probably, and wondering why they married you, right? You can't even breathe right now. They're like, why are you blinking? Why are you breathing? And you're like, why am I existing? So I am saying this, not for you to ramp up the problems in your mind and go get a divorce. My point is to calm you down, to tell you whatever you're seeing is A, co-created, and B, because of your inner holes, the roles you have been playing in your life till now. If you're feeling martyred, if you're feeling exhausted, it's because that's your role in your family. You're getting to see what have you created, right? Wow, I created a bunch of people who come to me every 5 minutes. How come they don't go to each other? Women are complaining to me that the children only know one word, mom, 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 mom. So I tell the women, I understand, but you've done a little bit of co-creation. You have created this dependency and this need, okay? Or if you're the mediator, like your children and your partner don't know how to talk to each other, they only go through you, you've created that. So this is a wonderful opportunity to see why you've co-created your current reality. And you've co-created it because you are operating from inner holes that show up in your roles, right? So this is not the time to get a divorce. This is the time to take one of my courses, maybe, if you want, or to introspect as to what are my holes that have made me create these roles that have created my current reality. What was I thinking? How have I done this to myself? And really look at your inner needs, because whatever you have in your life right now has been created because of your inner needs not being met by you, right? You expecting your partner to meet your inner needs. What a big mistake. You know, when people used to come to me for therapy, couples, and I used to say to them, wait, what did you just say? Right? Because the couple will say with grand righteousness, she just doesn't meet my needs, or he just doesn't meet my needs, you know, and look at the 5 love languages. You don't speak my love language. And I used to say, who on earth told you that this person was designed to meet your love language or designed to meet your needs? Like, what are you asking of this other person? What you're really asking this other person is be my mommy, be my daddy. When your own mom and your dad couldn't be your mom and your dad. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, your own mom and dad did a terrible job, right? They failed. So how are you asking this fool who's barely 5 years old inside, or 12 years old at best, who came from an unconscious background, who has terrible habits, right? Did not learn anything, was a complete bacchanalian drunkard in college, so to speak, was barely can write the bills. How are you asking this person to meet your inner needs, right? Impossible. And therapy has done a terrible job, psychologists, because psychologists give the illusion that if you go to them, if you go to the couples counselor, that they will teach you how to meet the other person's needs. No, wrong. Don't come to me thinking you're going to get that. What I'm going to say to you is, are you crazy? Nobody can meet your needs, child. Only you can. And then they're going, huh? Me? How? By raising yourself. What? By parenting yourself. You're like, damn it, then why did I get married? Exactly, my point. The point is, though, of getting married and getting into relationships is for you to get to where I'm getting you. Oh, the other person can never meet my needs. See, I've given you the fastest course to fix your marriage right here for free. Don't look to the other person to meet your needs. The need can never be met on the outside. Don't look to your child to meet your need. It cannot be done. Only you can meet your own need. That sucks, I know. Now I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger, and the how to meet your needs, you're going to have to take a longer course. I don't mean to be selling a course. I just mean to say, I can't do it in 30 minutes. You know, this will take the next 50 hours. But at least I've offered you the nugget. Don't look to desert your spouse right now. Don't desert your marriage right now. It's not your marriage's fault that you're seeing that it's got such cracks and fissures. It's not the marriage, and it's not your partner, and it's not your children, and it's not the economy, and it's not the president. It's not. I know we want to believe it is. It's very alluring and seductive. I mean, have you seen our president? You would be seduced to thinking it's all his fault. But it's not even his fault. Damn it, it's not even his fault. It's just us. Us to look at our own wounds, what are our expectations, how have our expectations from childhood never been met, how we're looking at the other to fill the inner cup, and it is not their fault. I hope I've saved many marriages from the brink of divorce, at least the impending divorce. You may divorce later, but right now, I hope I've saved you from strangling your partner. Put your hands back in your own lap and look at yourself. Come meditate with me every day. Take a course, do self-development, pray, walk, whatever you do. It's not your partner's fault that they are immature. It's not their fault that they have inner needs like up the wazoo themselves. It's not their fault that they don't know how to read your mind and fill your heart. They don't know. They don't know. They've never taken any self-development. They've never meditated. How are they going to fill your inner cup? Even your parents who loved you so much couldn't fill your inner cup, because this is the state of the human life, the human dimension. No one on the outside can fill our inner cup, even not our parents. Our parents should at least fill half of it. But most of us were lucky enough to have parents, didn't even fill half. We have to be our own parent through and through, right? Damn it. We have to adult. We have to grow up. We have to take care of ourselves. What the hell? Yes, you do. But the good thing from learning this is maybe you will fill your child's inner cup a little bit. So you, if you're a parent right now, definitely read my books. I mean, I am sorry for making a shameless plug for my book. This one is called The Awakened Family. Read it and start filling your kid's inner cup. So when your kid grows up, they don't go through what you're going through with your partner right now, which is going, what? You don't know how to fill my needs? Right? At least let us fill our children's inner cup so they don't suffer this disappointment when they grow up. Deal? Deal. Don't desert your marriage. Don't desert your partnership right now. Right now, work on yourself. It's not your partner's fault, right? And it's not your fault either. It's just the state of the human condition. We are unconscious. We don't know how to fill our inner needs. We have to learn how to do it. How to do it? Take a course. But at least I've pointed out that it's not the other's fault. Okay, guys, I'm going to go meditate. What am I going to do? Oh, I have lots of other things to do before I meditate with my other group. Typically, after I do this talk, I go meditate, but today I have other things to do. So I meditate every single day. Today I will be meditating at 2:15 Eastern at this other group, facebook.com/groups/get superpowered. If you want to learn how to walk this path of inner enlightenment, come meditate with me. That is basics, the basics, the basics. You have to learn to meditate. You have to. And I do it for free. I teach it for free every day at facebook.com/groups/get superpowered. Okay, guys, I saved your relationship today. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.